What's up, guys? Welcome back to the stew. Today we are going to be doing a review since I am so great at reviews.
Feels horrible. It's plastic.
Today's review is of the Peak Design camera bag, 25 liter. So I've been using this thing for about 6-7 months. For some context, I am a full-time filmmaker, videographer person, guy who carries a bag with camera gear with him every single place he goes. And I've used this bag, not exaggerating, every single day to carry a pretty large kit around. I carry the Panasonic S5 with a couple of big lenses, along with multiple shotgun mics and audio gear and a laptop. And so I pretty much have this bag maxed out at the capacity to carry every time I take it out. And so I feel like I'm very qualified to give it a really good review since I have used the crap out of this one. So the first thing I really love about this bag is the top. This like magnetic latch system that they have is super cool. It works every time. It's nice because you don't actually have to physically do anything to make it close. You just drop it and it, like, next time it gets pulled, it automatically locks itself. Super nice. Also, it's just satisfying. It's got like a nice click. So good. It's really convenient to be able to access your camera or whatever thing you keep in the top of the bag. Second thing that I really love about this bag is this leather top handle. If you get the vegan version, it's not leather, it's just like some kind of fabric, I think, or whatever. But on the normal version, you get this nice real leather top strap. And this thing is, number one, as far as utility goes, really nice. Just easy to grab your bag on top, carry it with you. Also, it looks really nice and it patinas so well. You can kind of see a little bit in the light there. This bag does not show signs of wear very quickly at all. It's taken a long time for this bag to look like I use it at all. The whole thing is made of this like kind of like waterproof canvas feeling material, and it stayed very stiff and very new feeling for quite a long time. Even now, pretty much the only area you can feel that it's been broken in is like the sides, these pockets that I'm putting stuff in all the time. Other than just like those spots, the entire thing still feels brand new and still looks brand new. I love that. Another thing, and this is kind of a love-hate thing. So these top straps, they swivel. There's like a little pin right here, and instead of them just being sewn straight into the bag, they actually are on this swiveling mechanism. When I first saw this, I was like, that doesn't look very strong. It seemed like this would wear out pretty fast. However, this little like joint attachment has actually been way stronger than any other bag I've used. The only thing I will say is that a lot of times you put it on your back when you go to swing it around. I'm kind of used to having the strap support the angle that it's being held at. But when you try to carry this bag from one strap, you can see it like kind of pivots because of that, and then you sometimes end up with the bag hanging at a weird angle off your back. So that's one small downside to this pivot system. Another area where you can really feel the quality of this bag, and I promise bad stuff's coming. I keep talking about all the stuff I love about this bag. I will give my critiques, don't worry. This is not a sponsored chill review. But another thing I really love about this bag is the quality of the zippers and the quality of the internal dividers. These things you can see here, they use this kind of like origami system inside the dividers where you can just fold up the dividers that you need and like kind of make whatever shapes you want. And then you can also come in here and you can actually take them off with Velcro and arrange them and move them around however you need them. The entire thing is made out of really nice materials, and so it doesn't wear very quickly and everything holds up really well. The one last thing that I really love about this bag, there's this other magnetic secret compartment here at the bottom, and if we go in there, you can see I have all the straps for the bag stored in there. With these straps, you can take them and you can attach these straps to any of the anchors. The little anchor right here down by my finger. I'm not trying to flip anyone off. And then you can pull these straps over the bag, connect them to any of these other anchors. Like I said, these are literally all over the entire bag, these little tiny anchor points. And then you have these straps where you can put random stuff on the outside of your bag, which is super useful for type of photography work because tripods you can hang on the outside, gimbals, light stands, Air Jordan 1s, you know, like anything. You can just strap anything to the outside of this bag and use it to carry a lot more than would fit inside the actual bag. All right, now, the cold, hard truth. The stuff I wouldn't be saying if Peak Design sent me money. So Peak Design, you could send me money. We could avoid all. I'm just kidding. Okay, first thing I am not crazy about on this bag is the zippers. Now, I know I just said I really like the zippers. I love the quality of the actual zipping part, but the zipper things themselves, they use this fabric system that kind of loops over and then you like button it to itself. It's a cool idea and I love the utility of it. I actually use it on the bottom of the bag just to keep these ones anchored shut all the time because I don't use the bottom zippers. However, in day-to-day use and how they feel, a lot of times I go to open the bag and I yank one of these down and I accidentally pull the little button part off and then it comes undone, and then you just have this real long Kevlar strap. That's kind of weird. Next thing I do not like about this backpack, small critique, the straps, I would love them to be a little wider. Now, personally, I haven't had a huge trouble with discomfort carrying this bag. With the amount of weight you're carrying in it, you don't need massive straps, but they are a little bit thin here at the top. They're pretty nice and they get thicker down at the bottom. They're really well padded and they're really good quality, but they're just a little bit narrow, and like over long periods of time, they do kind of dig into your back just a tiny bit. I would love to see these get a little bit wider if we get a V3. Shooting a tube. You guys all just got B-reeled. Clearly, I don't know how B-reel works. I don't have B-reel, but we're on it. And my last complaint about this bag is the computer bay pouch sleeve, whatever you want to call it. Again, just like all the other critiques I have, the actual function, the way it works, overall, I really like it. The only thing I will say is that just the way it's shaped on the edges, it's a very hard square on the edge of these zippers. And I carry a fairly large laptop with me. This probably won't be a problem if you have like a MacBook Air or like an Acer Swift or something real small. I carry an Asus Zephyrus G14, which is like a fairly chonky boy. So when you stick it in there, it kind of spreads apart the sleeve a little bit, and then when I go to zip it up, a lot of times the zipper will get stuck on these edges, kind of like this, and then I have to like change the angle and pull it down. It's not like one fluid motion, unfortunately. Like I said, it's probably not a real problem for people who carry smaller laptops, but for me in particular, I would love to see that a little bit smoother. All right, so that's a brief overall look and opinion, my opinion on the Peak Design Everyday V2 camera bag. Like I said, overall, I really like it. A lot of people are kind of ambiguous about the design as far as like opening the sides to get your stuff like this, rather than flipping it on its back and accessing everything from the back like a Peter McKinnon bag. That's purely preference, and you kind of have to try it both ways before you really know. I personally don't mind. I think it's really nice. It's a real quick access. But yeah, that's the quick overall look at it, and my opinions. Overall, really good bag, and my overall opinion is very nice. It is a bit of an expensive bag. It comes in somewhere between $300 and $400. Not a small decision to buy this bag, and I get that. However, if you carry around your expensive equipment, it makes sense. You're going to be spending a little bit of money. I really like it. Hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys scroll down and like this video. Share it, save it to your Pinterest board, do whatever the heck you want with it. But give us a follow, get that bell on. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Into the microphone. Bye.
Adios.
Peace out, homies. Okay. And then you pull the rug. I wonder if we get demonetized for like singing, because I've had YouTube videos flagged for having songs in them that were like recognized, even though they were literally someone playing an instrument, but it was recognized that it was someone else's song. So if we like randomly sang that part of the song in the video. Interesting. Maybe we'll leave this in there so we can tell.